heard the new Kendrick album, bro?
Yeah, I was just listening to it not too long ago.
What's your thoughts? How you feeling about it?
I fuck with it, man. Typical Kendrick. Good bars. The beat selection was different, and I was very surprised, but I was pleased with it. Like it was very LA. You know, we not from over there, but it's cool to kind of catch their vibe and see how it is. Like that shit was cool. You got the Mexican lady that singing on it. That was hard. Um, two scissor joints. The reincarnation where he rapping like Pac. That's ridiculous. Like that reincarnated the hard part six and that first one. Those is like that squabble up. That squabble up is gonna be a
That's gonna be the
hit.
anthem, yeah. That's gonna be the anthem.
He was talking crazy on the first one though.
And you
He was talking real crazy.
you know, because people are trying to drop numbers, and he still sold 230,000 first week, which is better than majority of these rappers. But they're trying to compare it to Drake. He sold 500,000 first week on a surprise drop. I don't really care
They
too much
gotta
about.
stop doing that. Nobody care.
You don't care the numbers are overrated.
No, yes, bro. That shit don't mean that you got a good project.
Mm,
Just because you have numbers, don't like that. Those two things don't mix. Having a large fan base, yes, that can be because you create good product, but that doesn't mean that the product you create is that good because you have a high number.
mm.
It's projects with low numbers that's amazing projects. They said Absol did some bullshit like 5,000. 5,000 not bullshit, but they said he did like 5,000. That's low compared to 200,000, but it's a good project.
That's a good point.
Shit is lame.
Yeah, because I was like, numbers aside, I felt like that was a West Coast thing. I feel like the West Coast has been like pushed to the West Coast and it hasn't really translated over to the East Coast. Like how some of our music can be,
Hmm.
or like Drake can be from Canada and just fuck up the whole world and it be universal. I feel like the West Coast has a specific sound that not everybody could understand. And I didn't really get it till I moved out there and I put onto a lot of these artists like One Take Jay and shit. And I saw how they dance differently
Yeah.
and like, you know, and I was like, oh wow. And I feel like this album was really for the West Coast. But now I feel like Kendrick about to have people on the East Coast talking about squabble up. Like, so you want to squabble? You know what I'm saying? Like, because I was like, but he had a lot of features on there. I really felt like, oh, this is really
Hmm.
LA. This is really, really LA. This was like we up and this is for us. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, yeah, when I heard that squabble up shit and
Hmm.
turn his TV off, I was like, yo, this is some real West Coast shit. So I don't even think Kendrick really cared about numbers. I mean, he already
No, that's a
won.
fact.
He got the Super Bowl,
He's
Grammys.
dropping another album.
Yeah, I don't think he cares. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he cares.
I think he's dropping another album for sure.
I heard
He
that he
didn't
was.
promote this at all. He just dropped it.
Cause he's about to have a long
I
run.
think it's gonna happen for sure.
You got the Super Bowl, then you got the Grammys, and
Yeah,
then
he's
you're gonna probably drop another album. He has a long run ahead of him right now, bro.
and he's about to have two number one albums.
And you know what the
Two
craziest thing?
number one songs, two number one albums.
'Cause you know what the crazy? Because like they're all under
Super Bowl
Interscope.
Grammys.
They're all under Interscope. So Interscope is eating
Yep.
because Top Dog is associated with Interscope. Drake's $400 deals with Universal, and that all falls. Interscope falls under Universal. So this is all one big fucking joke. Like from a real industry standpoint, like this is like putting two puppets under like against each other for the culture, while everyone's collecting a check. The boss collecting a check from everybody, from both people like fighting. And I think it's just insane. Like, but I think it's a good time for hip hop, bro, because Kendrick's the only person making this shit real. Like this shit is so flabbergasted. Like everyone's just painting their nails and acting like we're buddy buddy and doing features and faking controversy. I feel like
Shit is
Kendrick's the only person who's like, I actually don't give a fuck and want to be our friend. Let's really do it. That's why I could respect it, bro. Making this shit feel real again.
and
And
that's what makes him different.
yeah.
That's what makes him different.
And because I saw Snoop,
I
right?
gotta. He doesn't care.
Nope, nope. I saw Snoop and because you when he did Snoop in a song, right? Now have you seen that dude, Snoopy Badass or something, who's been saying he gonna bring Drake to Compton?
Yeah.
So what I saw Snoop did, I said, "Yo, this is why I don't be knowing what to believe in the industry." Snoop gave him a death row chain, that Snoopy Badass dude, because Kendrick was like, "Yo, Snoop played whatever, blah 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 blah." And so I said, "Oh, Snoop must have picked a side." And then when I saw him give the dude a death row chain, the same dude who been saying, "Yo, I'ma bring Drake to Compton," I said, "Oh shit." You think this is some real
Mm,
shit or this is people playing on the entertainment?
I don't think that's real.
Th I'd be like, I don't know what to believe because when I saw him giving the
I
death
don't
row
think.
chain. Go ahead.
I just seen a video of that dude. That same dude.
Snoopy Badass.
Somebody putting a gun. Yeah, pulling a gun out on him in Compton.
Wait, pulling a gun on who?
So, Snoopy badass.
He pulled a gun on who though?
Somebody put a gun out on him.
Oh,
They was
wow.
just, they was letting him know how you gonna bring somebody somewhere and you not even safe there.
Oh, wow. So this shit is getting sticky.
It already was that.
See, because I respect the West Coast because they shit be legit over there, bro. Like they don't. That shit is not a joke. That's I'm like I don't even know if Drake's on the show because they talking about yo we just confirmed it. We gonna bring Drake to Compton next week, and I'm like I would love to see it, but where's the game in all of this? Because the game plays a big part in Drake in Los Angeles as well because they had their records. You know what I'm saying? So where's the game in all of this? But yeah, when
Man, that
Snoop
man
did
better
that,
be careful out there.
who Drake?
You better be careful out there. Them boys play a different game.
Yeah, man. I mean, like
That's all I'm gonna say.
that's I'm like, I don't even know if he's actually gonna go or Snoopy Badass was just about to get a record deal and they decided to use this as the perfect hype. Because I don't trust nobody no more, bro. I only look at who each person is signed to and figure out where the money's going to. That's who I know if it's a
They could
joke or
be
not.
lining that boy up.
I was like, yeah, I was like, I don't think Drake should do it. But I'm like, I'm only going off who signed to who because I know all of this shit is a money grab. Once I saw him make that video and then I see him get a death row chain, I'm like, okay, here we go with some music industry shit. You know what I'm saying? This takes away the authenticity at all all of it. But the people still buy it. I just don't. I was like, this is when it all goes out the window for me. You feel me? But
And,
I think it's dope. I think the Super Bowl is gonna be good. That's the only reason I'm finna watch it now.
yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I want to know what he performs.
I think he's gonna do Not Like Us. I hope he does it with the big ass marching band.
That would be amazing.
Yeah, that shit gonna be so tough, bro. I really hope he does that. He's gonna win some Grammys.
That would be fire. Absolutely.
He's gonna win some Grammys. I want to see what Drake's gonna do next. I want to see what Drake's gonna do. He went on stream with a streamer named XQC. I don't know if that's recent. But I think that this is the only thing keeping hip hop alive right now, bro. Truth be told, this is the only thing that's keeping eyes on hip hop right now. Because even when I look at people like Academics page, all he's doing is posting clips from content that stream. That's when I know hip hop is like on a fucking a slow derail right now.
Yeah, and it's a lot of label drama going on.
Mm-hmm. Uh,
Um, I think I think Drake got an album coming out sometime soon with Party Next Door,
I heard, yeah, I heard he does.
but I
Heard
don't
it.
think it's gonna have nothing to do with no beefing. If he's
Yeah, that's just gonna be some
if
good
he's
music.
smart,
That's gonna be some good music
he
for
should
sure.
leave that guy alone.
I would leave him alone if
He
I
should
was
leave that
Drake.
guy alone.
I would leave him alone too, bro. That's gonna be some good music. Him and Party's really creative, bro. But that's gonna be some good records. They're gonna keep these girls. Once the girls love it, it's all good. But yeah, man, we'll see what happens. I like this for hip hop, man. It's entertaining. It's fun. It gives hip hop some authenticity. I want to see what Young Thug is gonna do. If he's gonna drop any music,
That's what I'm
but
waiting for.
you know what they gonna do though? If he dropping the shit ain't fire, they gonna treat him just like they did Bobby. They're like, yo, we respect you for what you did, being real, but when the music ain't fire, they gonna be like, yeah, next. People ain't
I
loyal,
don't think
bro.
it's possible.
What you mean?
I think the difference is Bobby didn't have a 10-year run
Mm,
before he got locked up. Well, not even 10. Doug run started what, 14 or 15 or some shit like that, 12, sometime in the 2010s, mid 2010s.
whenever
And
Lifestyle
his
came
run was
out,
pretty long before he got, yeah.
right? Um, yeah. So I mean, we'll see. I mean, I hope he comes out with something fire because all that anticipation, shit, it better be something good. And he getting sued right now. because he was selling his catalog to AEG, and he tried to like run off on the plug because they gave him a bag to go, do a bunch of tours. They signed him into a deal to do a bunch of tours, and he put up his IP as collateral. Then he sold his collateral. He sold 400 songs for 16 million, and he still owes them like five or something like that. And I'm like, God damn, Thug, you just got out of jail, and now you're already trying to run off on the plug. But yeah, the music industry is weird right now, bro. It's really weird. But we'll see
Man,
what
better get to
happens.
work.
Yeah, Diddy got his thing going on. We'll see what happens with that. His trial is May 5th. So Kendrick got the whole game on his back right now. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing going on. So a salute to Kendrick for keeping this shit entertaining, because that's all it is, entertainment. You know what I mean?